By the way, Barshim has just put the bar up to 2:42. Let's focus though on the climactic track event of another extraordinary night here at the stadium where they say feel the glory we have from start to finish. We're looking at the greatest female 1500 metre runner in history, Faith Kipyegon, bidding for a fourth 1500 world outdoor medal. No woman has ever done that. The double Olympic champion wants this title back. Laura Muir finished second behind Faith Kipyegon at last year's Olympic Games. Can she get on the podium again? Sophia Enoui, European silver medalist in 2018, a really fast finisher. So too is Gudaf Sege. Bronze last year, over 5,000 metres. She pushed Faith Kipyegon close on their one meeting here earlier this season. Winnie Nanyondo was upgraded, having been knocked to the ground by Sabatini in the semis. She was fourth 3 years ago at the World Champs over the 800. Hailu, just off the podium last year in Tokyo. World indoor silver over the 800 metres. Marta Perez, 4 times a national champion. Sinclair Johnson, NCAA champion. 7th fastest in the world this year into sub-4 territory. Will it be fast from the start, or will it be a slow tactical race with a big burn-up on the last lap? If it is, Hirat Mashesha might get in the mix. World indoor bronze and 3rd fastest in the world this year. Corey-Anne McGee is the second of the Americans, a former Pan American junior champion. Then Winnie Chebet, African champion, and 7th 3 years ago. Jessica Hull, the first of 2 Australians, twice a national champion. And Georgie Griffith, the Oceanian champion, the other Australian, will be on the outside. Faith Kipyegon will be the favourite. Can she beat Gudaf Sege as she did here on the 28th of May? It was a brilliant race, and she had to run 3:52 to do it. Watch for Laura Muir of Great Britain, Olympic silver last year, and Hailu and Mashesha, the other 2 Ethiopians.
On your marks.
Kipyegon bidding to become the 4th woman to win multiple world titles. The final of the 1500. Now, it's a pretty decent looking start. Gudaf Sege has got a beautifully economic looking style, and Mashesha trying to come wide, and she's cut up Winnie Chebet. Now Sege and Mashesha have gone to the front with Kipyegon in 3rd and Laura Muir in 4th. We got the answer to the first question. This is not tactical. This looks fast.
Yes, we're going to pay attention to that 400-meter mark. See what they're coming around in.
Well, you don't often see gaps like this after 300 metres. Gudaf Sege taking them round. The Olympic champion is tracking her, and so too is the Olympic silver medalist. There's a gap of somewhat 10 or 12 metres, 55.1. I'll say that again, 55.1 at 400 metres. There will be some casualties if it carries on this fast. That is an extraordinary pace with which to start this race. All credit to Muir and Faith Kipyegon for going with it. Can they keep this going all the way to the end? Mashesha, perhaps sensibly, or maybe because she can't sustain this, she's allowed a metre or so to grow between herself and the leading trio. Sege from Kipyegon with Muir, and now Mashesha comes back round on the outside. What an extraordinary turn of speed, and now Faith Kipyegon picks it up. It's Hailu trying to get that chase group back in contention. Surely they'll begin to close, because the first 4 will really feel that. 2:03 at 800 metres, and the gaps are beginning to grow. It's Sege, the bronze medalist in Tokyo over 5,000 metres, from Faith Kipyegon and Laura Muir. These 3 are away, but how long can they maintain this searing pace? Are we looking at the 3 medalists, or will somebody from that chase group manage to come through? Faith Kipyegon is tracking Gudaf Sege, just as she did here in Eugene, and beat her with a 3:52, and they're arguing with each other. This is an intense rivalry here. The three of them are miles clear. Listen to the noise at the bell. Listen to the noise. It's extraordinary here. An Ethiopian, a Kenyan and a Briton driving for the line. Keep half an eye on Freweni Haliu, who has broken clear of the chasers. Watch the clock as well. This is so fast. Kipyegon, the greatest 1500-meter runner in history, trying to pull away from Sege. Now you see the tension. Laura Muir's working. She's got to hang on, but I think they're okay for the medals. They're still miles clear of the athletes in 4th, 5th and 6th. Faith Kipyegon bidding to become the first woman to win 4 1500-meter medals. This has been utterly extraordinary. It's not far off the world record. She hasn't just taken this title, she's absolutely obliterated the whole field. 3:52.96. Sege takes silver. Laura Muir might have produced a national record for 3rd. She didn't just sneak that, she absolutely stormed to it. The double Olympic champion becomes the double world champion. And what a way to do it. It was lightning quick from the very start. And when she moved to the front, she was so smooth and so strong and so confident. There was no beating her. She was already the greatest female 1500-meter runner of all time before tonight. And her legacy goes even further now. Kipyegon at the 1500 is simply unbeatable at the moment. Gudaf Sege once again comes home runner-up to Faith Kipyegon, as she did in this stadium. But there was an exchange between the two of them with about 4:50 to go. Cherry Alexander hanging the medal around the neck of Laura Muir, who hasn't broken the national record, but it's a brilliant run from Muir. 3:55.28 to go through the first 400 metres in 55.1. 55.1. It was amazing that the three of them managed to hang on to the medals, because at one stage I thought Freweni Haliu was going to come round as they tied up, but it was just a relentless pace from start to finish, and she looks like she's got her breath back already. Yes, what an inspirational run, and what an inspirational woman. Faith Kipyegon, with a storming run round the last 200, reclaims the 1500-meter title in incredible style. Sege the silver, 3:54. Muir the bronze, 3:55. Great global medals for Sege and Muir, but they were all playing second fiddle to a woman who stored it all up and delivered the champions. I really hope you've been enjoying this World Championship. I really do. We missed it so badly. 2021, we were delayed. We were delighted to be in Tokyo, and they did a great job, the Japanese, but we had no crowd.
Right.
And this is what our sport needs. We need to be together, celebrating the strongest, fittest, most passionate, dedicated young men and women on the face of the earth, to run, jump and throw their way to glory.
You've said it all. There's nothing else to be said. That's exactly what we're looking for, and we wanted to continue. Like you said, we've got the next couple of years full of competition. 1 year in between where there's nothing, and so we're looking out for some great competition to come.
Yeah, I mean, this will be over in a flash. We're already approaching the halfway stage, and yeah, we've got Hungary next August, Paris in 24, back to Tokyo in 25, nothing in 26, wherever they decide to send us for 27, and we're coming back over here for LA in 2028. This is a 7 or 8 year period in which the best in the world can carve themselves a legacy that will stand the test of time for decades.
And we've got a lot of young kids here that are getting experience, and they're going to be the future, as well as our seasoned veterans who are not going anywhere.
And we finish off. We had to wait for this one because, of course, they were all in action in the 200 metres. So the clean sweep for the Jamaicans, about to be celebrated on the podium. What's I can't, off the top of my head, what would be the time in Jamaica? Because for the UK, it's the middle of the night now, but this is probably quite a good time. Are they a couple of hours ahead? I wonder whether they would have stayed up.
Oh, they definitely stayed up.
Yeah, hopefully they will have enjoyed the rest of the athletics, and they certainly would have been over the moon with that fabulous silver for Shanika Ricketts in the women's triple jump. So if you are watching in Jamaica, now is the time to raise a glass of something cold. And I tell you what, you might be doing so again with some of them, all of them, for the 200 metres. They're all safely through to the semi-finals. And we will savour this moment, as will everybody, on an incredibly beautiful, proud Caribbean island a few thousand miles from here. I can't get over tonight. I really can't. It's been crazy, absolutely amazing.
Bronze medalist representing Jamaica,
for the first time in her career, the four-time individual Olympic champion gets her hands on a World Championship medal at 100 metres. Elaine Thompson-Herah, 10.81. Very close on the far side with her compatriot. She just couldn't quite match the explosive speed of her long-term rival, as she did in Tokyo 12 months ago. Thompson-Herah on the podium again.
Representing Jamaica, Shanika Jackson.
She won the Jamaican champs over the 100 metres, and I'm really pleased she's smiling, because she said in the mix zone she hasn't come here to make up the numbers, she wants a gold. Well, maybe her best chance is in the two. 10.73, out-dipping Thompson-Herah. The bronze last year, she's upgraded one place here and done it in style. Shanika Jackson, part of this triumvirate of excellence who just keep on delivering.
Representing Jamaica,
the only athlete in history to win 4 individual Olympic medals at 100 metres, becomes a 5-time world champion over 100 metres. Her longevity, her talent, her passion and her drive are an inspiration for all.